What's up, y'all? Welcome to Tabletop Bros. Today we're going to be unboxing the new Warhammer 40,000 KillTeam Brutal and Cunning box set. Alright, so we got the new Brutal and Cunning box set, $140 total for this, and this is a pretty chunky box. It is definitely loaded to the brim. So this box contains one KillTeam Brutal and Cunning Dossier, the Assembly Guide, Combined KillTeam Token Sheet, Ork Transfer Sheet, and then we've got 19 Citadel Miniatures, full Wrecka Krew KillTeam with 8 operatives, full Ratlings KillTeam with 11 operatives. We have the KillTeam card packs for the Wrecka Krew Datacards and Ratlings Datacards. And then we also have the Killzone upgrade, Compound Siege, with 6 breachable stockade walls, 2 bunkers, 2 fire steps, and this is $140 MSRP. So here we can see the 2 new kill teams, amazing models. We got the Orks Wrecka Krew and then of course the Ratlings snipers. And then we've got our terrain as well. We can see the book, the tokens, the cards, and then of course our transfer sheet. So let's take a look at what's inside. Alright, so first we have the Ork transfer sheet, and this is the same Ork transfer sheet that's been coming in all the kits lately. And then we have our base pack with a bunch of different size bases for our kill teams. And then moving on from there, we have all of our material packaged up in this nice little container. Keep everything safe. Definitely a big fan of Games Workshop since they upgrade to this setup right here. So everything is like perfectly spaced out in here. So we have essentially a cardboard divider to like protect the card packs and keep them from coming open. The book is like exact same size. So everything's going to show up in perfect condition as it should. So again, really just like the Games Workshop has put in these like spacers to keep everything safe. Here we have our 2 card packs. So first we have the Ork Wrecka Krew card pack. So first we have the Wrecka Boss Knob. Then we have the Wrecka Mob Squig, the Breakaboy Demolisher, the Breakaboy Fighter, the Breakaboy Crusher, the Tank Buster Gunner, the Tank Buster Rocketeer. And then we have the Wrecka Krew Kill Team card, and this is going to help you to build your kill team, also tell you what archetypes. So this is going to give us our composition. So we're going to get 1 of the Wrecka Krew Boss Knobs with a couple of weapon options. We're going to get 2 of the Wrecka Krew Bomb Squig operatives, and then we're going to get 5 of the Wrecka Krew. And it specifically says at the bottom, other than the Bomb Squig, Breakaboy Fighter, and Tank Buster Gunner operatives, your kill team can only include each operative once. So we're basically going to have the Wrecka Krew Boss Knob, 2 of the Bomb Squigs, and then we're going to pick 5 operatives from here. So we're going to have 1 Demolisher, up to 2 Gunners, and then we're going to choose our final 2 operatives from either the Fighter, the Crusher, or the Rocketeer. And if you wanted, you could have multiples of the Fighter, but typically the Specialist operatives are going to be the best. So probably our basic kill team would be 1 Boss Knob, 2 Wrecka Krew Bomb Squigs, 1 Demolisher, 1 Crusher, 2 Gunners, and 1 Rocketeer. And then we have 1 faction rule card, another faction rule card, a faction equipment card, faction equipment card, equipment card, equipment card, and then we have our strategic ploys, another one, another one, another one, and then we have our Fireflight ploys, a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and then we have the marker and token guide, which is going to tell us exactly what the markers and tokens do. And then we have some universal equipment, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those in total. And that is it for the Wrecka Krew. And next we have the Ratlings snipers. So first we have the Ratling Fixer, and then we have the Ratling Battle Mutt, the Bulgrin. We also have the Ogrin. We have the Ratling Big Shot. We have the Ratling Bomber. We have the Ratling Hardbit, Ratling Sneak, Ratling Sniper, and Ratling Spotter. Then we have the Ratling Slashmaster and the Ratling Vox Thief, Ratling Raider. So obviously we can see there's quite a few options there, including the Bulgrin and Ogrin, which are not actually included in this box set. So you would have to make individual extra purchases if you wanted to build this full team with all of the options. So then we have our Ratling Kill Team build card. That's going to show our archetypes, security, and infiltration. And then we have the operative list. So here we can see for operings, we have the Ratling Fixer. We have 10 Ratlings, and then it says continues on the other side. When we flip that over, we have some criteria. You cannot select more than 3 of these operatives combined, up to 3 times. Instead of selecting one of these operatives, you can select 1 Ratling, ploy to cost you 0 CP for the battle. Other than Bulgrin, Ogrin, and Sniper operatives, your kill team can only include each operative above once. Some Ratling rules refer to the rifle. This is a ranged weapon that includes rifle in its name. Alright, so if we just flip this back over, So we see that the Ogren and the Bulgren both have a star next to them, and we're going to get to select a total of 10. So basically you're going to have your Ratling Fixa, and then you're going to have 10 other operatives, so 11 in total. You could give up taking some of these operatives and exchange for each operative that you ditch, you'd be able to take a Ratling Ploy. So you're essentially going to have anywhere from 8 to 11 total operatives, and if you do want to run the Bulgren or Ogren, you are going to need a box set of them. They do come from the same box set, and you're going to get 3 models. So with the addition of just one Bulgren or Ogren box set, you'll be able to build all the options in this kill team. So you're going to have options for the Battle Mutt, the Bulgren with different options, the Ogren, Big Shot, Bomber, Hardbit, Raider, Sneak, Sniper, Spotter, Slashmaster, and Vox Deep. So with a total of 12 operatives, assuming you don't put any duplicates in your kill team, you're always going to be leaving 2 of these options out. And then if you do want to have some duplicates, you're going to be giving up some of the other options as well. But very cool. You definitely have a lot of options with this kill team. And then moving on from there, we have our faction rules. Then we have our faction equipment, 4 of those. Then we have our strategy ploys, 4 of those. Then we have our firefight ploys, 4 of those. And then we have the marker and token guide to tell us what all the markers and tokens do. And then we have our universal equipment, 10 of those in total. So very cool and very nicely packaged. And next we have the brutal and cunning assembly guide. So if we just flip that open, it's going to show everything that comes inside the box set. We also have some full color images. We have a nice little assembly guide for the Wrecka crew showing off some of the different options like the weapon that you're going to put on your boss knob. It's also going to tell you what base sizes you need to put on each model and then give you all of your weapon options clearly identified so you know how you want to build these guys. You are going to have different weapon and build options for each model. So it is important that you decide on exactly how you want to build these guys for your kill team in games before you jump right in. So quite a few pages of those, and then we got some more full color pictures. And then moving on, we have the Ratlings, again, clearly identifying all the weapons and equipment options. So very nicely done there. We have some really cool options with the Sniper Big Shot and regular Sniper. Definitely very, very cool. These models are absolutely phenomenal. Love the detail in this kit. And then we have things like the tripwires and then actual like token models for those. So if you do opt to leave out a couple of the actual operatives, you're going to be able to take those Ratling ploys instead. So very, very cool. And then of course, assembly guide for the actual terrain itself. And I do love the terrain that comes in the set. It goes really nicely with a lot of the other terrain released for Kill Team. We've got doors that actually open and close. And then we've also got stockades with breachable walls as well. So very, very cool box set. And then moving on from there, we have our token sheet. And this is going to have all of the tokens for both your Ratlings and then also the Wrecka crew as well. And this is going to be front and back. Also clearly identifying the base sizes for your different models as well. So that is very cool. In case you're new to the game and you're not sure exactly what bases go with which guys, these are going to show you the exact sizes for them. And that is front and back. And then we also have the full color brutal and cunning dossier. So we have the Wrecka crews and Ratlings full rules in this book. We have section 1, the undermuzzled. And that's going to have quite a bit of like lore and stories, some nice, really cool, like full color illustrations, a little bit of background on the various teams, give you like the thematic ideas, and then individually showing off like the operatives. So there's no question in your mind who each one is and how to build them. And then we have for the Ratlings as well. Again, a little bit of background story, a little bit of lore, and then again, clearly identifying each of the operatives. So very, very cool. Very nice of Games Workshop to do this, especially for newer players. And then we have our actual kill team rules. So this is going to show the Wrecka crew, go through everything on like the build options for how to actually make your kill team, which operatives you can select, all your faction rules, strategy ploys, and fighter ploys. And then the individual data sheets, all of which is represented on the cards. So you're not going to need this book for the majority of actually playing your team. We have the faction equipment, designer's commentary, and then moving on to the Ratling kill teams. So again, it's going to show you how to build your kill team, what your various criteria are. And then we have the faction rules, strategy ploys, firefight ploys, and then again, the individual cards for all of your operatives. So very, very cool. Games Workshop has done a really good job laying this out, giving you everything you need in the book, and then also giving you the cards for quick reference. We then had the faction equipment. We have the designer's commentary. And then at the end, section 3, we're going to have some missions. So we have Killzone Upgrade Compound Siege, breaking down like the various walls, showing you exactly how they work, how the breach points work, as that is a new element that's been added into the game in this expansion. Then we have Fortified Positions, Opening Stockades, and then we have the actual Volcus Compound Mission Pack. So we have the game sequence breakdown, we have the mission map key, and then we have our actual mission maps. So we have Mission Map 1, the Volcus Compound, 2, and then we have PvE, cooperative, and solo rules. NPO behaviors, threat principle, we have NPO data sheets, and then we have the ruses, and that is a total of 72 pages, full color. Very, very nice book right here. Beautiful illustrations and everything you need to actually play with all your new stuff, except for the baseline Kill Team rules. And then moving on from there, we have the actual terrain set. So it is 2 identical sprues in this box set. And each of the sprues is basically going to have one of the walls with a door. And then we're going to have 2 of the breachable walls as well. And then we also have like the various pieces for the barricades. And then a little bit of scatter terrain in like the crates and stuff like that. Really, really nice detail. There's tons and tons of actual weathering on this. Everything from like bullet holes, cracks, just all kinds of really nice stuff. This is a phenomenal terrain pack. And then moving on from there, we have the Ratling Kill Team. So this is just 1 full sprue or 2 half sprues. We got a ton of different operatives, ton of different weapon and head options. We've got the various traps. We've got really, really nice detail on these models. Games Workshop has completely crushed it with this kit. The Ratlings have never had a plastic kit before. So this is going to be great for not only Kill Team, but also for 40K. Beautiful details, tons of flavor on this. Very, very nicely done. And then for the Wrecka crew, we have 1 full sprue and then 1 half sprue as well. Again, tons and tons of detail on these. We have a bunch of different weapon options. We've got armor plates. We've got gun shields. Tons of different heads. We got a couple of bomb squigs. Really, really nice miniatures. Crazy awesome detail on these. We have a bunch of new weapons. We have new data sheets to play with both of these skill teams in Warhammer 40K. I gotta say, this is a really, really nice setup. A really nice box set, and it is loaded to the brim. So definitely a big fan of the new Kill Team Brutal and Cunning box set. We've got 2 new kill teams. We got a bunch of new terrain. We got different ways to actually play your kill teams. We also have some free rules from Games Workshop online to play with all these models in Warhammer 40K. Definitely very happy to see an all-inclusive Ork kill team, and then the option to use just the Ratlings from this box set, but also the options to expand out and pick up one of the Bogren or Ogren box sets and fully flesh out this kill team. Now that is optional. You do have everything you need to play the Ratlings currently, but considering the lore and everything like that, a lot of the abhumans work together. Ratlings and Bogrens or Ogren are definitely notorious in the lore for being buddies. So I love the idea of a bunch of little guys with a pup, some traps, and then also the ability to add in some of those big thick Ogrens or Bogren. So very, very cool, very exciting. Definitely a nice box set, beautiful illustrations, beautiful models, awesome terrain. Games Workshop has knocked it out of the park with this box set. So $140 retail, definitely worth every penny of it as this thing is packed to the brim. Let me know what you think of the new box set. Are you going to be picking it up? And if you enjoyed today's video, hopefully by now Tabletop Bros has earned your subscription. So yeah, that is it for the unboxing and review of the Brutal and Cunning box set for Kill Team and then also use in Warhammer 40,000. Definitely very impressed by this box set. I love that the terrain incorporates so easily with like the existing Kill Team and 40K terrain. All of the new models are absolutely beautiful sculpts and definitely a pleasant surprise to see that Bogren and Ogren are going to be able to be added into the Ratling Kill Team if you want to go that route. So very, very cool, very exciting. Definitely looking forward to putting these models together, building this terrain and putting some paint on this stuff. But yeah, that is it for the Brutal and Cunning unboxing. And that's it from the Tabletop Bros. Later.